Hello, my queens, kings, and everything in betweens. My name is Sierra, and today I'm coming back with a pick a card reading for this week. So go ahead and either pause this and meditate, or just pick whatever comes to you when you see these cards. So I have different things on the top this time, again, for different messages. So we have this amethyst here for card stack number 1. We're going to do card stack number 2 is this obsidian. And then card stack number 3 here is this rose quartz. So go ahead and just take a couple of deep breaths and pick whatever card comes to you. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with the, what is this, amethyst, the purple amethyst here. I'm going to move these two to the side. Okay, so for amethyst, what I am getting for you guys is to be sure to connect with your spirit guides, your higher self, your third eye, connect with your crown chakra, and really connect with your intuition and things like that. Just really look within, meditate, and take time to look within. So with the cards that we have here, the first card that we have here is the High Priestess, and it says powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So I feel like we're already starting off with the connection to this amethyst here. So the first card that we have is the Tower. The second card is the Star. We have the third card here, which is the Seven of Swords. And the fourth card, which is the Four of Cups. And then here for our angel number, we have number 9. Okay, so right off the bat here, what I'm seeing is with the Tower, we've kind of talked about this a lot this month, it feels like. This is just a time of there's a reason for this chaos that's going around you right now, and it may seem like everything is falling apart and nothing is going right, but in reality, all of this is working for your highest good, and it's all going to end up being better than you had expected it to be, because right now it's just very chaotic, very overwhelming, but it is all for the greater good of your life path and your spiritual purpose. So during this time, you really do want to connect with your spirit guides. The Star here is a reminder to connect with your intuition, to connect with the stars, to connect with the universe around you, really ground yourself, let your emotions flow. Don't really hold anything in that's kind of toxic for your path right now. And going on to the Seven of Swords here, this is reminding us to not let people take our power. If you are going into a situation, just remember that the power is in your hands. You hold the say, you hold the power. So don't let others take what you have. Now with the Four of Cups here, this is a reminder that you do have abundance around you, and to continue to work towards your intentions or your manifestation. Things have not necessarily come to fruition in the way that you are looking for yet, but again, there's a lot of chaos going on. Making sure to connect with your higher self and your crown chakra and third eye chakra to receive those insights. But again, just remembering that you do have abundance around you, and to be patient and to continue on the work, because soon your efforts will come. You just have to be willing to go through this kind of crazy time right now. And with the number 9, the spiritual number here is just telling me that it's going to be an overwhelming time. But again, to take this time to center yourself and to receive those answers from within rather than looking outwards. So I'm just going to go ahead and summarize everything up again. So we are going through kind of a chaotic time, but all of this is for our higher good, to make sure that we connect to ourselves and look within to receive these answers. Let our emotions flow, let our intuition come forth, and just trust our gut. And to make sure that we aren't letting other people take our power. It's almost as if maybe an argument or a battle is going on or happening right now, and it may feel like you are losing control, but remember, you have that control. So maintain it, keep it, meditate on it, think about it. And then with the 4 of Cups here, this is a reminder to just look at the abundance around you, because it's very easy for us to lose opportunities if we are not thankful for what we have in the moment. Because if we're not thankful for our current situation, it's very difficult for us to see those opportunities that are awaiting us. So be sure to look around you to appreciate what you currently have. And then again, with the number 9, just overwhelming energy right now. But to end it off with this one here, we have powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. I wish that I could give you more on how to get out of this situation or how to deal with this situation, but it genuinely seems as if this is nothing that anyone outside of yourself can tell you. These are answers that only you know the real answer to, because only you and your highest self knows what's best for you. So don't just sit for like 10-20 minutes. Really take time this week to dedicate to connecting with your spirit. So that is what I have for you this week. And then again, remember, purple amethyst, connecting to your crown chakra, as well as, again, your third eye chakra, because I did also see a lot of blues. Obviously, we had a lot of purples because, again, we had this purple amethyst. Purple is a connection to your crown chakra, and then blue is also in connection with your third eye. So you can tell that those are the prominent colors. So those are the areas of focus. So I can possibly maybe get you started on where to look or what to focus on to connect yourself to those areas this week. Okay, so going on to group number 2 here, we have the obsidian. So this message for you is that you need to protect yourself. This is a time to really go within, to really focus on your mental health, your emotions, your place in this world. But this is just definitely a time to really set boundaries and protect your light. So going on to our first card here, we have 10 of Raphael. It's love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. Beautiful card. Okay, going on to the Judgment card here. This is our first tarot card. And then we have the 8 of Swords. We have the Moon. The Hermit, and the angel number 5. Okay, so starting off here with Judgment, this is either telling me that you're being too harsh with yourself or you're possibly judging others a little too much. Now, this is something that we all do. This is just human. It's not time to feel bad for the thoughts that you have, because again, you don't have to connect yourself to those thoughts. One thing I recommend to do is first figure out whether it is you are judgmental towards yourself or judgmental towards others, or maybe a mixture of both. And from there, don't feel bad, because we all do this. I am a mixture of both, unfortunately, but I am working towards it. So here's what I do. When I have thoughts of being judgmental towards myself, I have an affirmation. I have actually 3 affirmations that I say to myself. I keep on a loop. I am beautiful, I am financially abundant, and I am stress-free. So when I start to hear negative or intrusive thoughts, judging myself or judging others, I say, these are not my thoughts instantly. I cancel out those thoughts. These are not my thoughts. I am beautiful, I am financially abundant, and I am stress-free. And then if I am judging someone else, I find myself judging someone else, I will give them a blessing. They are beautiful, they are financially abundant, and they are stress-free. And together, that is what we are. So blessing them, blessing yourself, and just being patient with yourself, because this is the way that we were conditioned. And so breaking that conditioning is something that is very important for you this week. So really working on kind of watching your thoughts during this time. With the Eight of Swords, I have a feeling of being trapped, being caged, feeling stuck, feeling as if you have a lack of control or a lack of being able to move out of your current situation. With the Moon here and also the Hermit, I am seeing, we'll start with the Moon. This is very similar to like the Star card we had in the last deck, which is connecting to your intuition. This card represents Pisces, the Star represents Aquarius, and so those two signs are very intuitive. They are very psychic, they are very spiritual, they are very emotional. So letting those emotions flow, connecting to your crown chakra, your highest self, your spirit guides, your intuition, things like that are going to be important during this time. And the Hermit card is to just, again, go within, look within, protect yourself, reflect on the relationships that you have around you and the people around you, and the relationship with yourself as well. And with the number 5 here, what I'm seeing is travel with this angel number. That is what number 5 means, is this is going to be a time of travel. So whether like a change in scenery, maybe you're moving, maybe you're planning a vacation or a little getaway, I don't really know, but something with travel or moving around is what number 5 symbolizes. So just kind of summarizing everything here, just be aware of your thoughts, and when you are judgmental towards yourself and others, make sure you kind of nip those thoughts in the butt, because they're not your own, and you're beautiful, financially abundant, and stress-free as well. The Eight of Swords, this is a time that you may be feeling out of control and trapped and stuck with what's going on, but change, hello, this number 5, it is happening. There is stability on its way. There is the kind of change in direction that you're looking for, but it's important during this time to look within and to connect with your spirit guides, your higher self, your crown chakra as well. And then the 10 of Raphael here, one last time, we have love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, and a happily ever after. So who knows, maybe you're also going to be getting into a relationship, moving in with someone, getting into that next step. That is super exciting. So maybe you're even starting a new relationship, not even moving in necessarily yet, but just getting into a new relationship. But do just remember to stay protective of yourself and your light, because the people around you who love you, let me get that low battery out. The people who are around you and who love you will understand and will respect you setting boundaries and going within to protect yourself. So make sure that you just are aware of the energy that you give out right now. So that is what I'm getting for group number 2. Okay, so onto card stack number 3 here. I have the Rose Quartz. Excuse me. For Rose Quartz, the message for you guys is to take care of yourself. Self-love is very important during this time. Focusing on yourself and just nurturing and giving a lot of self-care during this week as well. Okay, so to start off with our oracle card here, we have Knight of Miguel or Knight of Michael. Strong, committed, intellectual, and diligent. Time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, and sudden changes. All right, so I have the Wheel of Fortune here. I have the Fool, the Page of Swords, the Three of Swords as well, okay, and number 1, what this card is, we'll call it. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of start off with the Wheel of Fortune because this really solidifies this card here. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that new opportunities are coming. There's new beginnings, there is new intentions, new manifestations, whole new doors all around you right now. So this is definitely a time of a lot of opportunity and a lot of new change. With the Fool here, we are seeing that this is also a time of spirituality, of self-change, self-growth, learning more about what you believe in, about who you truly are. With the Page of Swords here, what I'm seeing is a time of working and not receiving the manifestations that you're looking for. However, so this is a little bit different. So what you're currently working towards, what you have been working towards, it seems like you have consistently been working towards it and not seeing the outcome that you've been wanting. However, your past actions are going to be what is going to be happening to you in this upcoming week. So what you reaped last week or at the beginning of this month is what you are going to be, or I'm sorry, what you sowed at the beginning of this month or the last couple of weeks is what you're going to be reaping this week. So if you were very productive, getting your work done, consistently showing the universe action towards your manifestations, then you're going to see progress towards that intention that you're working towards. If within this past month you have been a little bit less productive, you know, a little bit more worrisome, not necessarily working towards your intentions, but rather procrastinating, then you aren't really going to be seeing that progress towards what you're working for. But that doesn't mean that this week your actions aren't going to go unseen. So if you were not productive at the beginning, that's fine. There's nothing to be upset about or no one to blame, because right now we can be productive, so then that way we can show the universe within the next couple of weeks or month that we are now wanting to work towards that intention and that we are ready to receive that intention. So that is what I'm seeing with the Page of Swords. With the Three of Wands here, this is again with Pyrite, remembering that we continuously have to work towards that intention. We can't just sit and wait for things to come to us or be upset when things aren't necessarily going the way that we had planned, because we don't know what is best for us at this time. Our highest self knows what's best for us, and our intuition knows what's best for us, because they can see through all of these emotional blocks that we put in our own way. However, we in this present moment do not know. So things are currently working so that we can learn lessons, but again, it is important to work towards the things that you want consistently. The point is consistency, finding a routine, finding habits, positive habits to maintain, so then that way you are working towards your goal instead of just kind of waiting for it and hoping that it'll come to you. With the Ace here, number 1, what I'm seeing again is focusing on yourself, focusing on self-love, you as an individual in this world without anyone else outside of yourself. Just your relationship with yourself is very important right now. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which opening up a lot of opportunities. These opportunities are currently all around us, but we just have to be willing to see them and be open up to them. This currently is a time of learning on our spiritual path. Everything that is currently happening is happening for our highest good. The Page of Swords, we are currently going to be reaping what we have sowed in the past at the beginning of this month, If we have not seen progress towards our goal, then that means that we need to find a sense of consistency. The Three of Swords, again, just kind of reaffirming this Page of Swords here, working consistently, focusing on a routine, focusing on positive habits, and then maintaining that in the long term rather than short spurts and frustration, because it happens to the best of us. I've been there. It's totally okay. It's a part of our path and our progress. And then again, with the number 1 here, you gotta focus on yourself, boo-boo. Focus on your relationship with yourself, focus on how you treat yourself, focus on the opportunities that are around you, and be willing to work for them as well. But you are on a spiritual path, so everything that is happening to you is all happening for your highest good, and it is all beautiful. All phases of our life, even when they feel not the most beautiful, are still beautiful in hindsight. So that is what I'm getting for group number 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!